Hey, Yeah. I, Don Gillespie, member of the Board of Governors of Sir Sandford Fleming College, declare this 2024 convocation officially open.
Ani, Bojo, Kinuia, Niman Mijikan, Dijnakas, Mijikan Dodam, Anishinaabe Kwe, meanwhile, Lene Lenape and Dow, Amjadong, meanwhile, Badasiki, Dunjaba, Nogo Joaning, Megwa Doda. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my honor and my responsibility to acknowledge the territory in which we're situated and where we live, work, play, and learn every single day. And that's the territory of the Michi-Sigig here in the beautiful Kawarthas and where all of our campuses sit. The Michi-Sigig are the original caretakers, the original habitants, and they have created and signed 18 plus agreements and treaties. At Fleming College, we take seriously our responsibility to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, the United Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, as well as Colleges and Institute Canada's Indigenous Education Protocol. So we'll continue to build, maintain, and respect relationships with Indigenous people. Chimigwach.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Peterborough Memorial Center and the Fleming College 2024 Convocation ceremonies. My name is Drew Van Perries. I'm Executive Vice President, Corporate Services here at Fleming College. I'm very happy to be your MC and Sergeant at Arms this afternoon. Thank you to Joshua Smoke and Liz Stone for drumming us in and welcoming us. And thank you to Don Gillespie from our Board of Governors for formally opening our ceremony. Welcome, graduates, faculty, family, friends, children, all guests. We're thrilled to have you here today. And you may not know this, but this is a bit of a throwback, a homecoming for Fleming. We used to have graduation ceremonies here in the 80s and 90s. So it was very different back then. This is wonderful, wonderful technology and a wonderful setup. We thank all those involved in arranging this. You may not know it, but as graduates, as you cross the stage today, you'll be sharing this space with some very famous people who've been here. As you can imagine, of course, hockey greats like Wayne Gretzky, Connor McDavid, Steve Yzerman, and Bobby Orr all played here. But you may not know about some of the musicians that have played here over the years, going way back to Louis Armstrong, Buddy Holly, Liberace, even more recently, Willie Nelson, Brad Paisley, and Snoop Dogg was here. Still looks smoky out there, I think. And even one of the greatest musical icons in the world, Sir Elton John, stood right about here. So with that in mind, and knowing our graduates were coming today, I called Elton John's office, and amazingly, he sent back a note, and I'm going to read it to you very quickly. It won't take much of your time. He said, "Dear graduates, I'm thrilled that you're celebrating today at the Peterborough Memorial Center. It seems like yesterday that I was here. My words of wisdom to you are, be true to yourself, follow your yellow brick road. No matter how hard things get, don't let the sun go down on you. Work hard and be kind, and although it's going to be a long, long time, your career will take off like a rocket, man. And lastly, whatever you do, enjoy the circle of life to the fullest." So thank you, Sir Elton John. Of course, I found out later that was all AI, and I was fully duped. So But nonetheless, we appreciate the history of this place and the history that Fleming College has had. And we appreciate that many of you have come from fair distance to be here today, and we are thrilled to have you. We are also thrilled to have this live streamed and guests from around the world. And hi, Mom. Where are we? So we're here to we'll have probably several hundred, if not 50, between 1,000 or 2,000 viewers online, as history would dictate. But that's great to have that too. It's my pleasure now to introduce our platform party. Emily Root joined Fleming in May 2023, and she is our chair of the School of General Arts and Sciences. Prior to joining Fleming, she was with the Department of Community Studies at Cape Breton University, and for 5 years, and she was most recently a professor at Niagara University in the Department of Educational Studies. Laurie Blunden is our academic chair of Health and Community Services. Laurie was previously associate dean at Fleming College and many years of progressive experience in human resources and other academic management. Welcome. And next to, we have Sherry Goslin. Sherry is our Executive Vice President of IT and Registrarial Services. That's a mouthful, registrarial, I got it out. Sherry oversees our Registrar's Office and our IT teams. Sherry has her MBA, and now in her spare time, she's working on her PhD at the University of Toronto. And we're pleased to have the chair of our Board of Governors, Don Gillespie, join us today. In addition to his service at Fleming College, he's the former chair of the Audit and Stewardship Committees and trustee at the Commercial Land Trust. And he was a partner at Ernst & Young for over 25 years in the financial services industry. And I'm also pleased to introduce our president, Maureen Adamson. Maureen is now in her second term as our president. We are particularly proud that Maureen is an alumnus of Fleming College and a graduate of our business program, and she went on to earn a BBA, Bachelor of Business at Lakehead University, and an MBA from the University of Toronto. We are also privileged to have with us Liz Stone, privileged to have her with us every day, in fact. And Liz is our Vice President of Indigenous Knowledge and Relations. She's an invaluable resource for the college and for our students. And you can certainly attest to the fact that she's one of the most connected people you'll ever meet. Next to Liz is Teresa Knott. Teresa Knott is our Executive Vice President of Academic Experience. Teresa joined us from Humber College, where she gained a wealth of experience in program development and delivery strategies. She holds a PhD in social work from the University of Toronto, as well as a master's and undergraduate degree from the University of Toronto. They really liked you there, I think. And next to Teresa, we're very pleased to have a visitor from our Haliburton campus. Xavier Massé is our Dean of Haliburton School of Art and Design. Xavier joined us just over a year ago from George Brown School of Design. He's gained a wealth of experience in art, design, and education in both the private and public sectors here in Canada and in his native France. Xavier oversees our arts and continuing education programs in Haliburton, as well as our design and heritage programs here in Peterborough. Welcome, Xavier. And next to Xavier is Nick Stone. Nick Stone will be familiar to many of you. He is our Dean of Health and Community Services. He has a bachelor and master's from the Auckland University of Technology. And although at these ceremonies we have many international students from all over the place, Nick is probably the farthest from home. Auckland is 13,984 kilometers from here. To put that in context, Bangalore is only 13,000 kilometers from here. So welcome, and thank you for making the journey, Nick. Last but certainly not least, playing a very important role today is our acting registrar, Bailey Robinson. Bailey has a BA and an MBA, and most importantly, she will be announcing our names, and she does this impeccably without error, year in, year out, ceremony after ceremony. And by the way, it's Van Perry's. Never mind. So this afternoon's ceremony includes programs from our School of Health and Community Services and General Sciences, as well as our Haliburton School of Art and Design. We celebrate those graduates and this cohort of graduates that will be out there in our communities, keeping us safe. Some will be first responders when crises emerge. Thank you for all of you who are choosing this path. Some of you will play leadership roles in our communities as mentors and protectors. Some will help with access to legal services. Others will educate and support communities, often helping the most vulnerable and those with special or advanced needs. Others will keep our borders safe and keeps goods flowing across the border. International trade is the lifeblood of our economy, of course. And also a special shout out today to our graduates of our CICE program, Community Integration Through Continuing Education. Yes. You make our communities better places, and we were thrilled for your accomplishments, and we're so glad you're here today. Anyone watching the news today will know that this cohort and the careers that you represent and the skills and you will take into society are direly needed, and we appreciate the path you've chosen, and we celebrate you today. And we also welcome graduates from the Halliburton School of Art and Design, and in a different way. Yes. Thank you. We appreciate you coming. And in a different way, art is vitally important to the health of our society. Art and design is magical, inspiring, and thought-provoking, and has been at the core of human existence since the dawn of time. And preserving it is also very critical. We celebrate you today, and we look forward to seeing the fruits of your work in the near future. We also want to give a special thanks to the faculty and staff that have taken our graduates along their journey and supporting them all the way. They've gone above and beyond to make it a great experience and led us to this important milestone today. Some housekeeping items. Graduates will come up two at a time. They'll be across the stage. Some will stop at the first station, the second station. You'll be directed at the end. After the ceremony, it's important to know there's photos as you exit. There's photos to the right over in this area. And there's a reception upstairs in the very exclusive club seating area of the Peterborough Memorial Center after that. Washrooms are accessible through the exits and the sides, as are fire exits. We would ask that you please mute your phones. And if you're taking pictures, that's fine. Take as many as you wish. Just be cooperative for those others around you who may also be taking pictures. And we do ask the graduates to still stay seated until you've been conferred. And that's it for me for now. We will get underway. Welcome and thank you. And I would like to invite Don Gillespie back to the podium for greetings from our board. Thank you.
We are all here today to commemorate a noteworthy occasion in our academic calendar, a day when we come together to celebrate our graduates. As chair of the board, I am honored to address all of you in this special occasion. We have great confidence in your abilities and look forward to seeing all the wonderful things you will accomplish. Congratulations, class of 2024. We are immensely proud of you.
Thank you, Don. And I should point out to Don and his colleagues on the board, we thank them for their support and guidance. There's no salaries, so it's their time, they're volunteering to us, and we appreciate their support. I would like to now bring up to the podium our president, Maureen Adamson. As I mentioned before, Maureen's our president and has been since 2018. She's a former deputy minister in the provincial government in the ministries of tourism, culture, and sport, and the status of women. And when it comes to education and lifelong learning, Maureen is certainly walking the walk, as she is currently working on her PhD at the University of Toronto. Please welcome Maureen Adamson.
Thank you, Drew. Today, we're gathered to celebrate a remarkable milestone. It's a day dedicated to honoring the achievements of our graduates, and a day where we set everything aside to focus on the success and hard work that have brought all of you here today. We extend our good wishes to the students, to the family and friends who have supported you along your journey, and those who have gathered here to celebrate this significant achievement and dedication. Today is all about you, graduates, and I encourage everyone to embrace the spirit of this celebration. Let's celebrate not only the culmination of your academic journey, but the beginning of a new chapter filled with endless opportunities. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Maureen. I would like to now introduce our alumni relations representative, and we were pleased to welcome Heather George. Heather is a mother, gardener, beater, curator, PhD candidate, and executive director of the Woodland Cultural Center. She's a scholar of Euro-Canadian and Mohawk descent. In 2019, Heather was awarded the Joseph Armand Bombardier Canada Graduate Scholarship for her research. She has spent over a decade doing research on urban and reserve-based Indigenous organizations in the 6 nations of the Grand River Territory, focused on cultural preservation, heritage, and youth resiliency. Welcome, Heather.
Sego Sewa Gwego, Heather Nyunguts, Ganyigahaga, Niwago and Joden. Hello everyone, my name is Heather George, and my dad's family are all from Akwesasne, which is Mohawk territory, just south of Ottawa. So like many of you here today, I'm a guest on this territory, so I first wanted to say Nyawagoa, great thanks to the Anishinaabe for being such generous hosts for the past 500 years or so, and also recognize the singer who opened this gathering with such good medicine for all of us. As a member of the Fleming Alumni with a graduate certificate in museum management curatorship from 2007, it is an honor to join all of you in celebrating and recognizing the hard work you've put into your time in college. In my work as an Indigenous curator, past president of the Canadian Museum Association, and now the executive director of Woodland Cultural Center, which is one of the longest running Indigenous cultural centers in Canada, I can tell you from experience that your community networks and the soft skills that come with community-based work will be an incredibly important part of your lives. Your diploma or certificate is a tool that will open many doors for you, but your relationships and networks will be what makes your career meaningful and impactful. It is my great pleasure to extend our sincere congratulations to you, the Fleming College graduate class of 2024. It is also my honor to be the first person to officially welcome you into the Fleming alumni community. Once you accept your diploma or certificate, you will receive an alumni pin in recognition of your accomplishments and your lifelong place in our community. I hope that you will wear this pin with pride. You join a network of more than 85,000 Fleming alumni who are here in the Peterborough and Kawartha region, across Canada, and around the world. I encourage you to make the most of this network. As you begin your careers, seek out other Fleming alumni from across the decades for advice, introductions, or mentorship. Stay in touch with the faculty and fellow students who have come to mean so much to you. When you do so, your Fleming experience doesn't end when you graduate. It's something that can continue throughout your career and your lives. Convocation marks an important achievement. As you depart from Fleming, we hope that you take with you the valuable skills, experiences, and relationships you've built, and that you make a mark on your chosen field, helping to build better communities and a better world. Happy National Indigenous History Month. Happy Pride Month, and most especially, congratulations to you, the class of 2024.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you for being for joining us today and being such a wonderful ambassador for the college. We really appreciate it. I'm now moving on to the valedictorian, and here to introduce our valedictorian from our Haliburton campus is Juliet Arsenault. She's the operations coordinator for our certificate programs there. Juliet will introduce our valedictorian. Juliet.
Thank you, Drew. Good afternoon, everyone. Our valedictorian today is A.L. Lesh. A.L. came to Haliburton School of Art and Design in fall of 2023 for our Artist Blacksmith certificate program. He quickly established himself as a natural leader on campus and encouraged fellow classmates from day one. In October, A.L. kindly offered to donate 4 Thanksgiving meals to students who weren't able to go home and be with their families. A.L. approached the staff and asked us to identify students in need. When there was difficulty for the receiving students to pick up their meals because they don't drive, A.L. personally delivered the food to them. Later in the semester, A.L. opted to organize a pizza and movie night for all students so they could deepen their community engagement and just have a chance to unwind and connect. Again, A.L. approached staff with the idea and was happy to help throughout the planning. At the end of every semester at HSAD, certificate students participate in an exhibition where they display and sell their works. And AL opted to organize a collaborative project connecting students over all certificate programs. AL spearheaded the project but accepted ideas and input from all students, and the end result was a creative showcase of skills gained through all of the certificate programs, one which the students and staff were understandably very proud of. AL personifies Fleming's values of collaboration, inclusiveness, responsiveness, innovation, and accountability, and I'm thrilled to introduce him as valedictorian.
You're about to witness why blacksmiths far prefer to be hammering hot steel than public speaking. Good afternoon, fellow graduates, family and friends, and esteemed Fleming faculty and staff. It's truly an honor to represent graduates of the Halliburton School of Art and Design today. Congratulations to each and every one of you for earning your distinction. Many of you overcame significant life challenges to reach this milestone, and all of us worked diligently, often putting in 70 to 75 hours each week of class and studio time. But we did it. We are here today to celebrate our accomplishments, and we can be very proud. Are you very proud, graduates? We're in an arena. Are you proud, graduates? That's better. I'm done. No, I'm kidding. We've all heard the proverb that it takes a village to raise a child. Similarly, it takes a village to graduate a student. I feel it's important to acknowledge the many people that have supported, inspired, nurtured, encouraged, guided, and taught us, critiqued us constructively, and loved us. We didn't get here alone, and that's also something to celebrate. For me, deciding to return to school in the artist blacksmith program was not easy. I was full of trepidation and self-doubt. I feared failing to succeed in the program. After all, I was 61 years old in a program that was very physically demanding and in a class with some very artistically gifted people. I never considered myself artistically inclined. Even my stick diagrams are hardly recognizable. But I was inspired by my wise beyond her years daughter, the true artist in our family, who taught me that we have to push ourselves beyond our comfort zone and take risks in order to grow and experience enriching things in life. Inspired by her courage, I decided to take the plunge. When family and friends learned about my decision, they were, well, surprised. The responses included, "Do blacksmiths still exist? So you'll be learning how to make horseshoes. But you don't have a tattoo. Does that mean you'll be getting a tattoo? That would be very cool." But all were excited for me and were very encouraging. I was literally petrified, like I am right now, on the first day of classes. But fortunately, our first week was at the main campus in Halliburton, and I immediately noticed that I wasn't alone as a mature student. A large proportion of students in the various programs were roughly my age, if not older. Moreover, I quickly experienced the acceptance and kindness from my gifted fellow classmates and our talented, inspiring instructors and studio tech. There are a few things I would trade for my experience last fall in the Artist Blacksmith program and my involvement in student life in the Halliburton campus. Not only did I overcome my huge trepidation and fear of failure, it was an incredibly gratifying, meaningful, and enriching experience. I will always fondly remember those intense 4 months and the truly lovely, dedicated, and talented people I had the pleasure of meeting. So I'll leave you with the moral of my story. Venture beyond your comfort zone. Don't let fear of failure stop you. It would be a shame to be later in life or too late in life and to look back and say to yourself, "I failed to try." Thank you and best of success to all of you.
Thank you, AL, and congratulations. And if you've, on taking the plunge and taking a risk into a new career, and if you've ever had a chance to see the work that is produced by the students in not only Otis Blacksmith program, but all the programs in Haliburton, I would encourage you to visit and see the work they do. It's truly remarkable at any age. I would like to now move on to the formal conferral of the diplomas and certificates, and I would ask our graduates to rise, and I would like to ask Maureen and Sherry Goslin to come to the stage.
Madam President, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled and those not present have qualified in all respects for diplomas or certificates by successfully completing curricula offered by Sir Sandford Fleming College. The faculty have recommended that they be awarded diplomas or certificates in recognition of their academic achievements.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Sir Sandford Fleming College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diploma or certificate with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Please be seated.
Graduates, at the direction of the marshals, please proceed to the stage to receive your credentials. Family and friends, as we wait for the graduates to approach the stage, I have a favor to ask of you. Students look forward to the time when they will cross the stage and have their name articulated clearly and proudly, and we share that pride. We want each student to hear their name as they cross the stage, especially the students who have waited so patiently for this opportunity. So I'm going to ask you to withhold your applause and your shouts of joy until I give you the signal to start clapping. So if I clap, you clap. If I'm not clapping, please refrain. Our graduates have worked hard and under extraordinary circumstances, so we appreciate you giving them all the opportunity to hear their name announced. Let's have a round of applause for today's graduates to get them started. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Child and Youth Care Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Heather Sago. Ren Bastian. Kylie Ferguson. Sarah Flood. Carly Harple. Maithili Kapoor. Naina Thomas Koikara. Abimbola Oladejo. Tara Winnie. And those are the graduates of the Child and Youth Care Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Child and Youth Care Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Heather Sago, and presented by Liz Stone, Vice President of Indigenous Knowledge and Relations. Clara Agnew. Rebecca Sage. Isabel Western Williams, President's Honor Roll recipient. And those are the graduates of the Child and Youth Care Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Community and Justice Services Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Cindy Gervais. Aksha Anu. Summer Archer. Aben Benny. Nathan Brown, Edward Blazo Memorial Scholarship Award winner. Paige Clemens. Rachel Cowell. Jennifer Damon. Logan Hall. Matea Heimpel. Denver Holland. Inderpreet Kaur. Adia Kalam. Megan Leffler. Jessica Minty. Haley Mitchell. Chloe Moore. Madison Mortimer. JC Ogden, President's Honor Roll recipient. Pinky Rani. No worries. Cameron Russell. Avery Smart. Shritika Suresh. Madison Tyson. And those are the graduates of the Community and Justice Services Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Community and Justice Services Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Cindy Gervais, and presented by Liz Stone. Keshav Bora. Urvi Shah. Akriti Podel. Gaganjeet Singh. And those are the graduates of the Community and Justice Services Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Community Integration through Cooperative Education Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Patty Thompson. Lillian Arafat. Paige Brochu. Kirsten Brock, recipient of the Ellen Murphy Award. Bradley Broccoli, the Butch Downer Academic Award recipient and your President's Honor Roll recipient. Mitchell Cardwell. Mahir Dayan. Samantha Lehman. Emma Mallory. Miriam McHugh. Shannon Murphy. Jennifer Slukji. William Robinson. Sarah Brown. Jacob Van Straten. And those are the graduates of the Community Integration through Cooperative Education program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Developmental Services Worker Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Jennifer Hermer. Jiz Maliakal. Anne Benu, recipient of the Developmental Services Worker Resiliency Award. Bethany Choi. Juan Fernandez. Aparna George. Jax Jacob. Maria James. Navjovan Kaur. Alvin Shaj Pathipalil, President's Honor Roll recipient. Halen Peterson. Cynthia Terry. Mehakdeep Kaur. Mahima Dingra. Abraham Vidu, recipient of the Caris Disability Services Communities of Belonging Award. And those are the graduates of the Developmental Services Worker Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Developmental Services Worker Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Jennifer Hermer, and presented by Liz Stone. Tara Lynn Irwin. And that is the graduate of the Developmental Services Worker Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Early Childhood Education Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Tanya Pai. Angela Antony. Prince Badhan. Faith Bantique. Taylor Bester. Christina Bourgeois Davis. Ian Burke. Jennifer Chalice. Dylan Eastwood. Matthew Edwards. Alexis Eisner. Natasha Ely, your President's Honor Roll recipient. Bhavneet Gill. Naomi Holtz. Renee Howard. Adriana Jackson. Akashdeep Kaur. Amandeep Kaur. Simarjit Kaur. Amandeep Kaur. Amanpreet Kaur. Arshpreet Kaur. Chandanpreet Kaur. Amandeep Kaur. Ashima Jasi. Daya Kaur. Harshvir Kaur. Jivanjot Kaur. Karamjit Kaur. Ram Kaur. Ramandeep Kaur. Rosenpreet Kaur. Shubreet Kaur. Sukhandeep Kaur. Sukhman Kaur. Sumanpreet Kaur. Virpal Kaur. Quaish. Michaela McCormick. Minal. Navraj Kaur. Tania Natarajan. Lakshmi Tulasi Nadimpali. Cassidy Parsons. Janessa Peacock. Pooja Rani. Sandra Ravindran. Ritika. Ifai Loretz Isiquina. Alexis Rowell. Shazad Singh Sandhu. Zoe Scott. Vishnupriya Selvraj. Ranjana Shanmuga Sunandran. Japanjot Singh. Nishan Singh. Suman Thapa Jalari. Saru Sitola. Amrita Chetri. Prabdeep Singh. Anna Smith De Silva. Alicia Spears. Kaylin Stoyles. Anna Samalas. Jomer Tabafa. Caitlin Taylor. Jennifer Thomas. Siggy Varghese. And those are the graduates of the Early Childhood Education Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Early Childhood Education Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Tanya Pai, and presented by Liz Stone. Patricia Casey. Mackenzie Cruikshank. Sarah DeAndrea. Laura Hooten. Grace McBride. Sagar Solodia. And those are the graduates of the Early Childhood Education Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Educational Support Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Patty Thompson. Shane Boyle. Natalie Chase. Harminder Kaur. Dorothy Lavoie. Brooklyn Parcels. Kyle Richardson. Stephanie Shore, President's Honor Roll recipient. Chelsea Stringer. Kiera Toms. Alyssa Wells. Kushi. And those are the graduates of the Educational Support Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Law Clerk Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Amy Maycock. Yashika Atri. Bhavya Chala. Shauna Dupre. Olivia Gauthier. Angelina Harrison. Delaney Osborne. Pulkit. Michael Vinn. And those are the graduates of the Law Clerk Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Law Clerk Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Amy Maycock, and presented by Liz Stone. William Bradshaw. Kevin Cook. Kendra Helder, President's Honor Roll recipient. Grace McDonald. T. Jun Nguyen. Carissa Priest. Heather Smith. Kwab Upal. And those are the graduates of the Law Clerk Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Mental Health and Addiction Worker Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Lisa Fenn. Arju. Aditi Bajaj. Paris Barker. Shushant Baryal. Gurpreet Brar. Harmanpreet Brar. Jashanjot Brar. Rachman Brar, recipient of the Gateway Health Recovery Center Award. Montana Byers. GP Kalakar. Shruti Chandla. Smolin Christian. Julianne Conception. Jasdeep Kaur. Brexaben Darshbhai Patel. Kamalpreet Kaur. Oluwatomiwa Bethel Odisina. Ethan Corkery. Haley Crete. Paul Del Grosso. Robin Downs. Disha Dut. Mary Jane Escobedo. Sarah Giroux. Ahmad Hassan. Taryn Howell. Tatiana Han. Dwisha Jani. Anne Maria Joseph. Simran Kallan. Binoy Purinshu. Harnoorpreet Kaur. Navjot Kaur. Sandeep Kaur. Yashmeet Kaur. Ashmeen Kaur. Akashpreet Kaur. Akriti Kaur. Amandeep Kaur. Anmoldeep Kaur. Eshmanjot Kaur. Harjot Kaur. Harnoor Kaur. Kushpreet Kaur. Kushveer Kaur. Manjot Kaur. Navjot Kaur. Parneet Kaur. Ramandeep Kaur. Sukhpreet Kaur. Mamta Kumari. Simarpreet Kaur. Sobalpreet Kaur. Partik Singh Kundar. Alicia Sonia Nurali Lalani. Emily Leathers. Shonda McEwen, President's Honor Roll recipient. Ellie Metcalf. Melissa Morgan. Zia Tofik Mulvi. Muskan. Nancy. Palvi. Harsh Patel. Zalak Sanjay Kumar Patel. Puneet. Ashme Puthusari Davis. Ryan Rathbone. Avery Ryan. Kyle Samet. Jatin Segal. Simran. Kushdeep Singh. Mohabbat Preet Singh. Simran Singh. Tejbir Singh. Meet Sutaria. Parul Vora. Harjap Warach. Soundarya Vinjananthan. And those are the graduates of the Mental Health and Addiction Worker Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Mental Health and Addiction Worker Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Lisa Fenn, and presented by Liz Stone. William Bartley. Stephanie Boudreau. Amy Browett. Sarah Cook. Sue Ellen Crawford. Kayla Farewell. Amu George. Cassie Lynn Gauthier. Helona Sign. Savannah Tiller, President's Honor Roll recipient. Jill Whitmore. Brittany Whitty. And those are the graduates of the Mental Health and Addiction Worker Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates from the paralegal program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Amy Maycock. Yashika Atri. Ashe Bames. Jessica Bowen, President's Honor Roll recipient. Emma Chouanière. Shauna Dupre. Olivia Gauthier. Angelina Harrison. Ava Hawkins. Navjot Kaur. Manat. Ava Wagstaff. Michael Vinn. And those are the graduates of the paralegal program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the paralegal program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Amy Maycock, and presented by Liz Stone. William Bradshaw. Justice Celeste Buck. Kevin Cook. Kamal Preet Kaur. Rosaline Kaur. Grace McDonald. Skylar McColman. Tai Sing Nguyen. Francesa Panganiban. Carissa Priest. Divya Rawant. Heather Smith. Vanessa Sparks. Mugdha Vaidya. Akshat Vin. Madeline Welsh. And those are the graduates of the paralegal program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates from the Police Foundations program, accompanied by their program coordinators, Todd Hatley and Shauna Longmuir. Cody Barkman. Ethan Jourdain. Summer Casista. Taylor DeBars. Malcolm Dyer. Quinton Dyer. Joseph Hartley. Samuel Lorero Kent, Peterborough Police Service Chiefs Award. Nathaniel Lowry. Amir Meran. Nicole McLean. Jody Pope. Grace Sinclair. Jenna Smith. Braden Summers, the Mark Abrogast Fitness Award recipient. Cody Spencer. Connor Timos. Jasleen Kaur. Gurdit Singh. Anil Thapa. Kieran Vickerson. And those are the graduates of the Police Foundations program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Police Foundations program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinators Todd Hatley and Shauna Longmuir, and presented by Liz Stone. Morgan Fine. Lane Listruck. Gary McLean. Gabrielle Nadeau. Amber Smelt, President's Honor Roll recipient. Kaya Thompson. And those are the graduates of the Police Foundations program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Pre-Service Firefighter Education and Training Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, James Cowan. Taylor Anderson. Gregory Berry, recipient of the Michael Pogue Memorial Award for Excellence. Cheyenne Boissonneau. Colton Campbell. Dylan Chiba. Seth Chisholm. Caleb Clemmer. Willard Collins. Evan Cook. Drew Daniel. Blake Edgerton. Lucas Edwards. Jordan Foster. Caitlin Garrier. Alyssa Hagley, recipient of the M&L Supplies Mrs. Smith Customer Service Award. Kevin Harrison. Faith Humphrey. Emma James. Mason Mahai. Jacob Martin. Lucas Martin. Jameson McBride. Alexander Miller. Haley Mugford. Samuel Noonan. Corey Pearson. Ryan Picott. Jordan Silvestri. Emma St. Thomas, recipient of the Buck Robertson Memorial Award. Maxwell Stedman. Brett Switzer. Ethan Vitez. Peyton Wadham. Preston Wright. And those are the graduates of the Pre-Service Firefighter Education and Training Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Protection, Security, and Investigation Program, accompanied by their program's coordinator, Amanda Sweeting. Kiana Bolt, recipient of the Coburg Police Service Award for Excellence and Innovation. Mackenzie Bivelts. Dakota Lineker. Ella Milne. Cassandra Minicola. Sydney Minicola. Sebastian Morin. Saksham. And those are the graduates of the Protection, Security, and Investigation Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Protection, Security, and Investigation Program, Customs Border Services, accompanied by their program coordinator, Donna Cato. Dan de los Santos. Jordan M.K., recipient of the Wilson International Raymond F. Wilson Award. Logan Forstner Nelson. Aiden Mertens. Eve Morneau. Amenawan Obasui. Isaac Morgan. And those are the graduates of the Protection, Security, and Investigation Customs Border Services Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Protection, Security, and Investigation Customs Border Services Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Donna Cato, and presented by Liz Stone. Marina Araju. Darian Shatua. Katrina Deschamps, recipient of the Livingston International Award and the President's Honor Roll recipient. Alicia Jensen. Daphne Mayhews. Surinder Pulantir Kumar. Holly Templeton, recipient of the Expeditors Canada Incorporated Award. Brandon Warwood. Ifanye Peter Ufaro, recipient of the Wilson International William F. Wilson Award. And those are the graduates of the Protection, Security, and Investigation Customs Border Services Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Social Service Worker Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Alexis Rishke-Petal. Jamima Abouan. Aisha Afsal. Ashwathi Ajith. Jace Alphonse. Ankush. Taylor Baggins Sawyer. Aradna Bhatia. Honeymole Bijou. Jashandeep Singh Brar. Olivia Bromwich. Faisal. Quentin Clark. Lindsay Clowley, recipient of the Walker Wood Foundation Award for Excellence in Health and Wellness Social Service Worker Program Award and the President's Honor Roll. Hannah Green. Samantha Hamilton. Miguel Hernandez. Tatiana Han. Sarah Giroux. Sarah Hope. Taryn Howell. Caitlin Hudson. Gio Gigi. Paul Joseph. Joel Joy. Gurbinder Kaur. Kamaldeep Kaur. Kamaljit Kaur. Karmjit Kaur. Kushpreet Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Navneet Kaur. Tejalpreet Kaur. Parminder Kaur. Mehak. Harsh Kaushish. Arshpreet Singh Man. Shonda McEwen. Mehak Sharma. Nikki Monk. Adorn Monzi. Doniku Oano. Abhishek Panchal. Emily Rose Pittman. Purnima Pradeep. Ruminder Kaur. Abia Reji. Marina Robin. Diane Michelle Rualo. Preeti Saini. Ricky Samuel. Parvati Sanal Kumar. Emily Sanderson. Morgan Seafried. Nandu Selvam. Joyal Shaju. Priya Sharma. Rupali. Simran. Shabazz. Arshdeep Singh. Kushnur Singh. Kuljit Singh. Lovepreet Singh. Amal Raj. Lauren Thixon. Anna Thomas. Ninan Thomas. Joman Tomi. Sivakami Vigila. Godwin Vinoy. Cheryl Windrum, recipient of the Walker Wood Foundation Award for Excellence in Health and Wellness. Madison Wynn. Gurpratap Singh. Montana Byers. Avery Ryan. Emily Leathers. Melissa Morgan. And those are the graduates of the Social Service Worker Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Social Service Worker Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation, accompanied by their program coordinator, Alexis Rishke-Petal, and presented by Liz Stone. Ethan Corkery. Brittany Whitty. Ashk Abbey. Alan Antos. Purnima Ashok. Bianca Rose Colavecchia. Danica Greaves Pollard. Givu Jayan. Jithin Joseph. Melody Dawn Lane. Kennedy Lavely. Mega Matthew. Angie Moncrief. Isabel Morphew. Anna George. Suraj Saju. Aiswarya Saju. Chloe Tully. William Bartley. Stephanie Boudreau. Amy Browett. Sarah Cook. Jill Whitmore. Savannah Tiller. Helona Sign. Cassie Lynn Gauthier. Kayla Farewell. Sue Ellen Crawford. And those are the graduates of the Social Service Worker Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Artist Blacksmith Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Juliette Arsenault. Ayel Lesh, your 2024 valedictorian. Wendy Lingard. And those are the graduates of the Artist Blacksmith Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Ceramics Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Juliette Arsenault. Sadie Demers. Andrea Liao. Kelsey McKay. Iris Rebello, recipient of the ACM Designs Award. Nicole Wirch. And those are the graduates of the ceramics program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Museum Management and Curatorship Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Amy Barron. Mackenzie Armstrong. Stephanie Altman, recipient of the Culture and Heritage Board Award and the President's Honor Roll. Sophia Davidson. Elena Elkema. Amanda Goodall. Samantha Henderson. Ariana House. Haley Lansley. Robin Marsh. Natalie Short. Solema Gore. Jacob Turif. Katie Virag. And those are the graduates of the Museum Management and Curatorship Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Cultural Heritage Conservation and Management Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Amy Barron. Crystal Cabico. Laura DeLuca. Lindsay Fleur. Alexis Gago, recipient of the Ontario Museum Association Award. Lucas Lang. And those are the graduates of the Cultural Heritage Conservation and Management Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Drawing and Painting Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Juliette Arsenault. Jacqueline Constantini. Kane Martin. Allison Roberts. Sloan Schroeder. And those are the graduates of the Drawing and Painting Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Graphic Design Visual Communication Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Anita Matusevics. Aryan Bagat. Mark Deason. Rebecca Kavanaugh. Samantha Clock. Lauren Leeson. James Levesque. Tyler Sr. Jessica Spagnolo. And those are the graduates of the Graphic Design Visual Communications Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Integrated Design Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Erica Olivario. Kelsey McKay. Sadie Demers. Iris Rebello, recipient of the President's Honor Roll. Sloan Schroeder. Chantel those are the graduates of the Integrated Design Program with Indigenous Perspectives designation. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Jewelry Essentials Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Juliette Arsenault. Chantal Nayans, recipient of the Jewelry Essentials Certificate Award and the President's Honor Roll. Iris Rebello, recipient of the Fusion Award for Clay. Madeline Ronaldo. And those are the graduates of the Jewelry Essentials Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Photo Arts Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Juliette Arsenault. Kaylee Grant. Eden Connolly. Victoria Minen. Erica Olivario, recipient of the Photo Arts Certificate Award and the President's Honor Roll. And those are the graduates of the Photo Arts Program. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Visual and Creative Arts Program. Talia Manet. Maxwell Marshall. Austin Roy. Kane Martin. Kaylee Grant. And those are the graduates of the Visual and Creative Arts Program.
Thank you, Bailey. And before we officially close, can we have one big warm round of applause for all of the graduates and their families and friends? So I, Maureen Adamson, president of Sir Sanford Fleming College, declare this 2024 convocation officially closed.
Thank you. Please rise if you can, and we will now hear our national anthem as sung by Hannah Close.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you very much, Hannah. Just a couple of quick reminders. You can have a seat for a moment if you don't mind. Just a couple of quick reminders before we go. Our platform party will be piped off the stage. Your faculty will follow off the stage. And then please remain seated. Your marshals will guide you out the entrance. Trust me, it'll work out faster that way. And please be reminded that upstairs we're having a reception. If you go out these doors and turn to the left, and if you turn to the right, there's spots for photo opportunities. So thank you again for joining us. The world needs more Fleming graduates. Congratulations to you, your families, our faculty, and we wish you all the best. Thank you very much.